everyone, it's Justine for a new card tutorial today. I have actually 4 videos coming out today because I hit the 10,000 subscriber yesterday, so be sure to check out the other videos that are being released today. One has a $50 gift certificate giveaway in it, so be sure to check that out. Today I wanted to experiment a little bit with liquid metals and color bursts from Ken Oliver. I haven't seen any videos yet on liquid metals. I just got them, so I have no idea how to use them, so I used them in my own way today, and I'm going to do a little bit more research just in case I use them completely wrong. But anyway, I took some watercolor paper, misted some water over top, and then spread some color burst on them and let the colors just kind of go with the flow of the water. And then I opened up my liquid metals and realized that it's liquid and was super confused and realized I actually don't know how to use these. But I thought, hey, since I have the bottle out, why not experiment anyway? So I added a little bit more water to my card and grabbed my liquid metals bottle, and I just added a couple of drops here onto my card. Not really quite sure what they're going to do, but I took a brush and mixed all these colors together and it created a fabulous background. So if this is not how you use liquid metals, I'm not any wiser, and I actually really like the way that it turned out, although I think I need to use a little bit less next time because the color was quite intense. But I really wanted a really dark sort of royal blue background for this fairy card anyway, so I got what I wanted, even if it wasn't the proper way of using them. Once my background was all dry and I had made sure that it was completely dry by putting some embossing powder on it and wiping it off to make sure, I stamped my fairy here in black ink, and I'm definitely using my Misty because I used the textured side of the paper on the watercolor paper, so I wanted to make sure that I was able to stamp that fairy over and over again in the same spot, just in case it doesn't work out the first time, because you know how it is with texture paper and stamping, you usually don't get a great impression the first time. So once I got a great impression on the fairy there, I decided to do a little bit more embossing, but I had to wait for my fairy there to dry first. So I added this star swirl stamp from Suzy stamps, and I wanted to emboss this in silver embossing powder just to create a really nice contrast between the really dark blue background, the black of the fairy, and then I wanted some sparkle to the card. So I stamped that in Versamark ink, and then I added some silver embossing powder. This is the fine detail embossing powder from Ranger, and I heat embossed that until it was finished melting. The next thing I wanted to do was attach this to the card base and see how it looked, so I put some glue on the back of that, some Tombow Mono liquid adhesive, and attached it to the card base here. The card base measures 11 by 4 1/4 inches, which meant that I had to cut down the sides of this panel that I created. So after I did that, I just folded the card base over, used my bone folder to make a crease in the fold, and that was the end besides stamping my sentiment. So I needed a birthday card, so I stamped the Sending You Birthday Wishes, which is a staple in my card collection. I love the font, and I always need a good birthday font. So I stamped this using my Misty as well, because at this point I just don't want to screw up anything, and I already had my Misty out, so why not use it? And that was the end of today's card tutorial. So I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial today. All these stamps are available at Suzy Stamps, and if you're interested in checking those out, I have blog links or store links below in the video description as well as on my blog. You can access my blog by clicking up at the top there. Both moving videos are going to take you to videos that were from today. One is a card tutorial and one is the giveaway for the $50 gift certificate. And the subscribe button there on the YouTube, next to YouTube, you can subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.